Hi everyone, welcome to another yoga session, and in today's sessions we are going to work a lot on our hips. So we are going to flow through our hips, release some stored emotions, some stored tensions as well, and also work with a little bit more our creative side. So hips are a lot related to the creativity side, so we are going to incorporate that in our practice today. Other than that, let's just start sitting on our mat in a comfortable position. Try to cross your legs, bring your hands to your knees, and try just to release your shoulders a little bit. Close your eyes and just connect with your breath here. Try to connect with your natural breath without trying to control it. Just inhale and exhale at your own pace. And start feeling your body becoming more present on the mat. Start to disconnect your mind from everything external. And just start to turn inwards. And again, bring your attention to your hip area. Try to see if you're holding any tension there, if you're feeling any discomfort, if you're feeling your hips tight. And we're going to create a little bit of movement in the area. So again, you can still remain with your eyes closed. We are going for some hip circles. So we're going to bring our body to the front as we inhale. And as we exhale, roll yourselves back, release the spine as well. And again, inhale, go to the front, try to draw a circle with your body, and exhale back. And just one more time to the side, inhale, and exhale to the side, beautiful. And from here, let's invert and let's start with the opposite side. So we're going to invert the circle. Good, and give a little bit of freedom to your body here. It's important that you allow your body to express freely. If you need, you can even retain in one side, another side, maybe change a little bit of movement again. Try to hear, try to listen to your body and see what it's asking you to do. And whatever you feel ready, once you feel a little bit more of release, you can come back to the seated position again, nice and comfortable, neutral position. And once you're ready, you can start open your eyes. Beautiful. And we're going to create a little bit more movement. So for that, we're going to bring our right foot on the external side, on the right side of the mat, opposite one on the opposite side. You can place your hands behind you, and we are just going for gentle drops here of your knees. So to the right side, gently back, and to the opposite side, just nice and gentle, nice and slow. To one side again, and to the opposite side. Beautiful. And you can keep going with the same flow, or if you want, you can add the upper body as well. So as you go to the right side, you might want to bring the arms and go up. So this will add a little bit more intensity and also a little bit more mobility to the exercise. And again, just up, slowly roll yourselves to the right side and gently come up, and again to the left side. Beautiful. On the next inhale, we're just going to bring ourselves back to the center. If you need, adjust yourselves a little bit. It's normal that you will start to walk around your mat. So we are going to drop again on the right side. And here we want to drop our hands as well. And see if you can go for a gentle twist here. So I'm trying to twist my body back, and I'm keeping my hips to the front, align. So I'm going to feel a little bit more on an intense stretch here. And just breathe here for 4, 3, last 2, and last one, nice and slow. Let's inhale, come back to the center, and as you exhale to the opposite side, and again, drop your hands and try to use your fingers just to bring a little bit more back and a little bit deeper into the twist. And stay there for 4, 3, last 2, last one. Very good, nice and slow, nice and gentle. Bring yourselves back to the center. Inhale, bring your arms up, and as you exhale, try to bring your feet together here. Again, it can be more separate, more together. See what your hips allow. And we're going to interlace our fingers around our toes and just go for gentle butterfly pose. We're just going to gently release with our knees the tension on the hips. Again, just a couple of times here, and then slowly start to stabilize, start and stop in the middle, and then we are going to gently press our hands against our toes, against our feet, and we're going to start gently dropping our body forward. So as we bring the weight forward, we are going to feel more and more release in our hips. So again, you can stop halfway, maybe a little bit lower, or maybe fully release your forehead on the mat. And just try to breathe here for 5, 4, and 3. Last 2. And last one, beautiful. Slowly inhale, bring yourselves back to the center. Very good. And from here, we are going to cross our legs and come into a nice, comfortable 4 position. Very good. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Give 2 extra steps with your hands on the mat, and we're going to cross our right knee on top of the left leg, and we are gently going to slide the back leg on the mat. And again, here we are focusing on opening a little bit more the right hip. If your hip is staying above the mat, feel free to grab maybe a yoga block, maybe you have some book, a really nice and high book, just place it underneath. Otherwise, we are going to start gently roll ourselves to one side, to another side, release the hips, release any tension that you might feel. Good. And whenever you're ready, just start more or less in the middle again. You can stay with this position. If you want to go slightly deeper into the hip opener, you might bring the foot to the front and align a little bit more. Only if then you can bring again the opposite hip aligned with the right one. Again, if not, just stay with it closed. Bring yourself to the center and then walk gently to the front. Just a little bit, maybe fully extending your arms. And again, here very important, we're not dropping all the way to the right side. We want to make sure that still some weight is on the left side, and breathe there. And we are also want to make sure that the back knee is pointed down. Stay there for 4, 3, last 2, and last 1. Nice. Slowly, let's start coming back. Just take a little bit, take here a couple of breaths just to again feel a little bit of a deeper stretch here, and then activate your back toes. Slowly start to lift your back knee up, and we are going back to the 4 position. And let's switch to the opposite side. Same thing, cross your left leg on top of the right one. Gently slide the back leg to the mat, and here we just want to roll a little bit to one side, to another side. Breathe, inhale, exhale. Again, if it feels nice, you may stay longer on one side or maybe on the opposite side again. And once you're stable, see if you need to adjust the leg, maybe open it a little bit more or close, whatever feels comfortable. And then we are going to walk forward. Again, releasing all those tension, or maybe even fully stretching our arms. Make sure that your hips are aligned, both of your bones, hip bones are pointing down towards the mat. And just breathe there. Just 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1. Very good, beautiful. Slowly start walking yourself back again. Activate the back toes, lift the back knee up. Slowly transfer yourselves to the 4 position, and from there to a downward facing dog. Beautiful. And here we are going to walk a little bit to one side, to another side. Just releasing our hamstring, releasing our legs a little bit. Breathe. And once you're able, just try to stretch both your legs as much as possible, or keep them slightly bent or fully stretched, and just release, breathe here. Try to look towards your belly button. Try to release your shoulders. Keep resting your hands. Your fingers are nice and open. And breathe there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. On the next inhale, bring the right leg up. And as you exhale, look to the front. We're going to step on the external side of the right hand. Drop the back knee, release the back leg. And again, we're just going to some rolls here just to release a little bit of the tension. And once you're ready, we're going to bring the right hand to the inside of the right knee and open the knee to the side. Again, focus on that release, focus on creating space in your hips, and as well, maybe bring a little bit more intention of let go something, let go emotions, let go tensions, whatever feels, whatever makes more sense to you. And just stay there 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourselves back to the center. And here we are going to stay with the left hand down and the right arm goes up. Exhale, try to bring it underneath the opposite arm and go lower. Again, inhale up. And exhale, drop. Just one last time. Inhale. And exhale, drop. Good. And on the last one, we're just going back to the center. Options here, we can just stay here for 5 breaths. We can bring both hands forward and go a little bit lower. Or if you want to try, you can try to bring both your elbows down and just release here a little bit. Surrender. Again, we are working on deep hip openers. Let it go. Feel the release. Feel the space being created. Stay there for just 3 more. 2 and 1. Very good, beautiful. Slowly bring yourselves back up. Again, activate the back toes, lift the back knee up, and gently come to the downward facing dog. Breathe there. Inhale and exhale. Shake your legs if needed. And let's stretch to the opposite side. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, big step on the external side of the left hand. Drop the back knee, release the back toes. And again, we're just rolling a little bit to one side, to another side, creating a little bit more space. Inhaling and exhaling. Stabilize in the center. And same thing, left hand goes to the inside of the left knee. Open the knee to the side and look on top of your shoulder. So again, my hand is helping me to go deeper into the hip opener. And my right hand is making sure that I'm here. I'm not dropping, so I'm nice and open. Good. Stay there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourselves back to the center. We are keeping our right hand on the mat. Left arm goes up, stretch, open, go into a twist. And as you exhale, try to bring that arm under in the opposite one. And again, inhale. And exhale down. Just one last time. Inhale up. And exhale down. Beautiful. From there, slowly bring both your hands to the front. You can stay here, just breathe here. Or you can give 2 steps forward, or bring both your elbows down and release, surrender here. Again, this is the moment for you to connect with the intention of the practice today, to let go, to see what's need to be let go. And breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Both your hands on the mat. Activate the back toes. Lift the back knee up. And back to the downward facing dog. Beautiful. On the next inhale, look to the front. Both steps on the external side of the hand. So right foot on the external side of the right hand, the opposite one on the opposite side. And slowly just drop your hips down and breathe. Again, if you want something a little bit more restorative, you might want to place 2 blocks, or again, maybe a really high pillow, so you can sit here and have the support on your hips. Otherwise, you can keep your hands in front and again, bring more and more the weight towards your heels. Or if you want, you can bring the hands in the prayer position. Try to use your elbows to open a little bit more your knees. And again, try to grow here. Your spine is nice and tall and your chest is nice and open. So I'm not closing up here. So I'm creating space both in the hips and in the chest. And stay here for 5. Breathe. 4. Just feel here the nice sensation of openness, the space being created. 2. And 1. Let's focus on one side. So we're going to try to bring the right hand to the mat and open the left arm up. And again, so my right arm is trying to keep pushing my knee, and I'm trying to open my chest with my left. Stay there for 4. If you want, you can try to go for the bind. So I'm going to try to hug my right leg and open. If you have a strap, you can even use it to hold and to try to explore this variation as well. And stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourselves back to the center. Inhale. And as you exhale, opposite side, same thing. First variation, or you can try to go for the second one. Again, you can even use a towel here just to explore the space and just to see how is your body today. And stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Slowly, let's bring ourselves back to the center. Inhale, breathe for the last time. And from here, we're just going to drop our hips down. Very good. Inhale and exhale. And we are going for a little bit of a deeper hip opener. So we are going to first try to bring our arms underneath our legs and place our hands on our ankles. Again, it's really helpful if you can even bring your shoulders as much as possible underneath your legs. And from there, again, it's helpful that your feet are outside of the mat because the mat prevents you from sliding, and we might need that extra help to slide. And from there, we're just going to slightly start to push my heels forward and forward again. And I might stop here if this is enough. And again, I'm trying to find a comfortable spot here, but again, I'm already feeling some nice deep stretch. And if you found that spot, you can just release and breathe. If you want something a little bit deeper, you might want to add the arms, but very careful. So you always want to have this transition of the weight. So you might want to bring one arm to the side, the opposite arm to the side, and as you slide forward, your hand and your chest are bringing you more and more down and fully releasing. Again, this is a quite deep hip opener, a quite deep stretch, so you want to go very, very slowly on this one. Again, this is just a variation. Or you might want to stay on the previous one again, and then every time you try this class again, you can just repeat and go for the next variation. And again, very slowly, we're going to release, start to walk back, and just bring ourselves back to the center, back to the seated position, and we're just going to roll up a little bit our spine just to release. Again, sometimes doing this type of position brings a little bit of tension to the back because the legs are quite heavy, so if we are not supported, if we are not using our entire body, our bandhas, our core, it might bring some tension to the lower back, so we want to avoid that. From here, we are going to keep our left leg bended like this, and we are going to grab like this our right leg. So we want just to create a little bit more of a hip opener here. We want to release a little bit more our hips here, create a little bit more of space. So we're just rolling to one side to another side. A second variation would be, instead of holding the leg like this, you can fully hug it. So it gives you a little bit more control, and my back still wants to keep straight, and I'm just rolling to one side to another side. Very good. From here, variations. So we might want to, again, we can just stay here, hold our leg like this, and just start to bring it back and back. So just doing this for a couple of times, and we can explore that. If this feels already comfortable, we can go for a couple of times, try to bring the leg underneath our arm, our shoulder, and go even back. Again, we want to be very gentle with this one. We're just creating space, seeing where is our body. Again, this is a quite deep hip opener, so it's normal if on the first times it's not available yet. And from here, we can go for one very interesting, very beautiful position. So we can start by bringing our right hand to the mat, and we can hold our right foot with the left hand. And here, try to start slowly stretching your right leg. So my leg is still active, so I'm using some of the strength of my leg to stretch it up. It's not my hand pulling it up. So we can stay here. If it's available, we can go a little bit deeper by trying to look underneath my left arm. And if it's possible, use the hand that's on the mat to help you to activate the core and to go even deeper and to fully open your chest. And just stay there, breathe there for 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one, nice and slow. We're going to release, very good. Again, give it a shake, give it some time, just breathe. Feel free to pause the video and go for a second attempt, maybe to give a rest before we move to the opposite side. So exactly the same thing. We're going to bend our right leg. First, hold or hug our left leg, and we're just going for a couple of rolls here just to release, create a little bit more space to make ourselves a little bit more comfortable with our hips. Good. Very good. And then we can go for a second variation. So we're going to hold our foot and try to bring it a little bit more back and forward. Bring the knee back and forward. Good. If this is comfortable, you can try to bring the leg on top of the elbow. And again, go a little bit deeper, back, deeper, and back. And only if you feel warmed up and comfortable, you can try to place the left hand down, right hand on the external side of the left foot. And we're going to slowly start to open it up. Just a little bit more. Try to press the hand on the mat. Try to activate the core and go even deeper Try to use your core as well. Breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Beautiful, very good. From here, we are just going to stretch our legs just to give it a shake to release. Inhale, bring your arms up, and as you exhale, fully drop it down, drop your head. Just take it a couple of moments here to breathe, to integrate what you experience during the practice, during these movements, these deeper poses. Inhale and exhale. And gently roll yourselves up. Sit on your mat, bend your knees. We're gently going to roll ourselves back to the mat, the laying down position. And let's finish with our happy baby pose. So we are going to bring our arms in the inside of our knees, interlace 2 fingers around our big toes. And let's just release here a little bit by rolling to one side, to another side. Try to remember, or if you have a baby in your family, within your friends, just see how they are happy being in this position. Just simply laying down, holding their toes, and just being happy for simply existing in the present moment. And just give it a nice massage here to your back, a nice release. Inhale and exhale, and whatever you feel ready. Feel free to do another video or just have the practice done for today. And as always, it was a pleasure to be here with you, and I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.